G'day my YouTube friends, how's everyone going? I hope wherever you are you're happy, you're safe, you're keeping well. My name's Caroline and this is a end of month cash totaling and cash exchange. These are my favorite videos to do as well as watch. Don't get me wrong, I love getting money, I love putting it away, but any videos where I get to count cash and just play with the money I absolutely love. So I know in this video we'll be using a 1k slip, but just in case I've got $1,000 here of $100 bills and I got 3 new ones, so I'm really excited about that. I've checked the serial numbers, no bueno when it comes to putting in something, you know, looking for quirky numbers or anything like that. So I have noodled all these notes, don't you worry, but there is 1,000 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So at the end of this video, I know it will be whatever's there plus $1,000. Realistically, it should be 2,000, right? So anyway, let's have a look and we will kickstart off our cash exchange. So I'm also going to do things a little bit differently. Normally I have the sheet here and I'm totaling, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to save you that hassle of having to, you know, watch me do that. I'm just going to do the cash exchange and then I'll bring out the sheet and we can go through that together. And I thought that might be a bit fun. So we have 100, oh, I've still got to fix that. That's 120. Just going to do this now, like with this, and I'll know to change that later. So I'm going to keep this like this because I don't need a $100 bill in splurge, which someone else also, by the way, asked me what's splurge. Splurge is anything that I want to spend my money on. Clothing, shoes, bags. You know, I'm obsessed with wallets. I buy a lot of leather goods. So, you know, wallets, bags, all that kind of stuff. So rather than have a clothing envelope, a bag envelope, shoes envelope, I just have a splurge. And, you know, I try and have one binder for, you know, all my envelopes. So, trying to condense them as much as possible. So we've got 7,000. Let's just swap this out for a $100 bill. That's all we can do. And you know, there's never going to be huge amounts to have to worry about, but I just want to, I like to keep my envelopes as thin as possible because, you know, these are handmade, they're not as sturdy as the zipper ones. So just doing this at the end of the month is great for me. Even if it's just swapping out a couple of bills, every little bit helps. And let me just, I realized I had them down the wrong way. All right, so SOS has 28.50, so 2, we'll keep in the hundreds. So all we can do is swap out 100 and this should be 28.50. 1,000, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, perfect. And then next month, hopefully, I'll be able to swap out a 1k slip for that as well. I do have $500 slips and people ask me, why don't you use them? I just love counting money. And I'm okay with having $1,000 max limit before doing a bill exchange with the prop notes. However, I do have 250, I have 500, I have the 5,000, I have the 10k. So I have 1, 2, so this is where we are actually going to need a 1k slip. So this should have 7,100. So I'm just going to put the 1, I'm going to put that, and this should be $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 758, 859, 950, and 1,000. So that is perfect. What I'm going to do is do like that. And so now this is 5, 6, 7, 1. Perfect, and this is so much more slimmer. It's not putting as much pressure or strain on this envelope. Adventure, actually 95, and I know that that's all we can do. CAROCASH is the same. PO Box, however, we can swap for 100. I wasn't gonna, but let's do it. So we have 115. Design has 75 and that's as much as it can be. However, we have car insurance, which has 400. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's an extra 100. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that's explaining everything to people who are new to watching cash condensing. It's really as simple as this. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, so this must be $80, which I might just leave in 20s. I really, for the sake of swapping out 3 for 4, I'm good with it, and then that way I can just count with the 20s. Not that I have an issue with the 50s, but I normally add $40 to that envelope anyway, so that just, it makes sense. So all right, so we've got 400 and it's 510, so this is going to need to be swapped out for a $100 bill and a $10 bill. So now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, $510. Oh, I just love doing these. I find it so therapeutic to watch bill exchanges. I'm constantly doing a search for people to do, like, who do them. Health has exactly 100, so let's just swap this for a 50. So now we have 100. Head to toe has 180. So let's just keep the 80 and we'll swap 2 50s for 100. So now we've got 180. I think most of these $100 notes are going to go into my savings funds, my savings challenges. So this is $130. So I will be taking out 50 and 3 20s and bringing out 100 and a 10. So then that's 1, 20, 30. And that feels so much thinner now, and that feels great. All right, next up is our savings challenges, and yeah, this is going to be fun, I think. So weekend away has 51, 52, 53, 1, 2, and 3. 320 is still in weekend away. Summer savings challenge. If you watched me on my Instagram, you would have seen me coloring the last day today. So 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. Hang on, 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Woo! And what I might do is I'm actually going to leave this as is, because this money is going to go into my splurge after today, and I'm okay with the smaller notes. So we'll actually leave that as is. Easter has 90, 110, 20, 30, 35, 40. So what we'll do is we'll take the 40 and we'll have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100, and we'll pop in a $100 bill, so 140. Dyson. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Apple Store. Alright, so here we have a 50 and 30 for 110. So 1, 2, 20, 30. Melbourne Cup. I think all I can do, oh yeah, thought I couldn't do anything then. So we'll swap those 4 5s for a 20. So now it's 120 in Melbourne Cup. Christmas. This one's getting thick. So we'll take out the 100s. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 840. Perfect. $500. Okay, so we can do, the best we can do is this. And 80. And then lastly, 3,000. I've only got one $100 left. Actually, let me just work from the back. 50, 20, there we go. So this is 10, 50, 100 for that 100. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I'm not happy with this, so I'm gonna take these 200 because summer is only gonna go into splurge anyway. And I will take these 200, pop this in, so this is still 300, 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And then, now we're cooking with gas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 720 bucks already in my $3,000 challenge. And I feel good about this. There we go. So that feels great. So this technically should be $200. I'm gonna bring out my, oh gosh, I'm gonna bring out my ASMR calculator. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but just in case, let's try. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 51. $51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,000. So there is your $2,000. One of it has to go back to the bank anyway because that's from the buffer. And then the other 1,000 is what we've bill swapping out. So another $1,000 to go to the bank is a great feeling, a really, really great feeling. So that being said, I want to show you the end of month. Oh, by the way, my autumn savings challenge, you've got one more week to go. Ends this Saturday for the downloadable. Link to the post, my Instagram down below. This is my end of month tally. So as you can see, a whopping $22,535, which is what's sitting in my savings, what's sitting in my bank, what's sitting in my my wallets, and what's sitting also in my challenges. So $22,535, which was a difference of $2,225 this month. As you can see, you know, the difference is $675 has gone into my sinking funds and $1,550 has gone into my savings funds. So I've obviously dedicated most of my wages into my savings. So I do like that, but I want to try and level that out next month, I think, because I don't feel really happy about only putting $150 towards savings for a whole month. Just with my journey, you know, obviously this is, you know, some people are stoked to put 150 aside, and that's not what I'm not trying to insult anyone. This is just, you know, with my journey, I don't have debt. This is purely a savings journey. So I'd like to be able to put a little bit more than that each month if I can. So I'm going to maybe refigure that out. But then the rest is all kind of okay. Yeah. So overall, I'm really happy that 7 months ago, I didn't have 22,000, that's for sure. So if you are sitting there thinking, should I do this? Yes, please do. Please start. You don't have to film. You can just simply do this by using white envelopes that you've got in your house. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but this just shows you that if you do put every dollar to something rather than spend it, it's amazing how quickly things grow. So yeah, hopefully you like this. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I'm just so amazed by this all. I get so excited at the end of each month where I get to tally, and I get really excited. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.